money supersized. G5 super fly, should be supervised. Do or die, open up your eyes, head to the sky. Keep a mean bad mommy on the side. Make a tsunami, kamikaze on the mind. Spit flow, paparazzi flash shine. Get dough, champagne, Merlot. Cash and tango, in the VIP. Now she wanna touch her ankle. Get low, mueve mami como el dembow. All eyes on me, peeping through the window. Get mine, get yours, believe it or not. In the meantime, I'ma keep my eyes on the top.
All eyes on me, drinks on me, girls on me, on the dance floor. All eyes on me, who will see? Man, you better come get your girls out. All eyes on me, party like a rock star. You can find me in VIP. All eyes on me, yeah, where the girls are. This is how your night should be.
What's up, everybody? Ali Madawi here, and all eyes are on me. My goodness. Let me tell you how my day is going, and it's only 10 a.m. First of all, I have a horrible migraine, but I'm good. But second of all, so we announced yesterday that we're taking our entrepreneur community public. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going public. How crazy is that? All right, so now that I had to get that out of my chest. Oh my goodness, today I got some good nuggets for you, and we're going to be talking about Instagram and Facebook and some ninja moves, how you can generate 600 plus conversations every single month organically. We're not talking about any, funnel hacks or anything like that. We're straight up talking right now just how you can go from zero to hero in your prospecting game and have the ability to have, on average, 3 to 6 new recruits in your network marketing business. If that is something that you think may be helpful for you, let me have it in the comment. Let me know that you are an entrepreneur, because I work with struggling entrepreneurs to become success stories, leveraging social media and the digital world to become success stories, create more revenue and brand equity. So let's go right into it. So let's talk about the different hacks that I have for you. First things first. If you are using Facebook, which if you're watching in one of the platforms that we're broadcasting in, you are, understand that the platform itself has what's called algorithms, an organized coded system that is designed to work a specific way. If you yourself don't understand the fundamentals of these algorithms, you're probably going to be just wasting your time and feeling like you're doing a whole lot without getting a whole lot of results. And let me explain. So a few things that we talk about all the time in my second podcast, and I'll put it in actually my third episode of your Strategic Partner podcast. I'll put it in the comment. Talks about how to never run out of qualified people for your business. It goes in details about what I'm about to share with you right now for the next 8 minutes or so. But I'm going to give it to you in a nutshell. First things first, what you need to understand is in your personal profile, there's 4 elements that you have to have set up a specific way, because there's artificial intelligence, there is matching, and there is a whole lot of common grounds that Facebook is using to keep you in the app or to keep you in the platform as much as possible. And now, again, I'm talking about Facebook specifically. I'll talk about Instagram in a little bit. So these 4 pieces are your profile image. If you don't have a headshot, you're robbing yourself. And here's what I mean. So again, there's this thing called artificial intelligence, and Facebook will literally suggest people to you that are same exact figure of who you are. So whether it's men or women or whatever the case may be, science understand and psychology teaches us that we like the people who look like us. I'm even willing to tell you, if you do a face swap with Snapchat or with Instagram Reels or any platform for that matter, you're going to see that the person you have married, they have a lot of your facial features. It literally, if you face swap, it's going to feel like you're just seeing yourself with little minor changes here and there. It's crazy, I know, but look it up. Neurolinguistic programming teaches that a lot. But that aside, so if you don't have an actual headshot, if you have a company picture, if you have a logo, if you have a quote, a cat, a child, what you're doing is that Facebook is going to connect you with people who are not like-minded, people who don't actually relate to you or who you are as an individual. And from a personal touch, from a first interaction, from a first impression standpoint, if I don't get to see your face, I mean, I don't even know if you're a legit account. You know, when we get a Facebook profile request with some random picture, we're like, I don't even know if this is an actual legitimate profile or if it's a fake account. So we tend to avoid and automatically dismiss you as a fake account. So make sure right away and right off the bat that you have a profile image with a headshot. Your cover image, make sure that it is a meaningful moment. Make sure that it's something that shares your core values, that about you personally, about you, even if it's academically, professionally, it has to be something that is meaningful. It cannot be your phone number. It cannot be a website. It cannot be your team logo. It cannot be company products. It cannot be a promotional coupon. It can't be a business card. Don't do that. So when you do that, you're telling your audience, including me, hey, if you connect or engage with me, I'm going to sell you stuff. And guess what we do with that person? We avoid you. That's why we avoid the door knockers. That's why we delete emails without opening them. That's what we pay for DVR to fast forward through commercials. I've been singing this song for the last 6 years. So understand that it has to be a meaningful moment. Let it be the very big emotional impression that you put on people, because once they click on your profile image, that's the first thing they're going to see. Number 3, and this is where the magic happens, your bio. Your bio itself, it has to be your resume. It cannot be lives in Neptune, New Jersey, born in Casablanca, Morocco, the end. No. If you have that, what Facebook is going to do, take that information and connect you with every random person from Neptune and every random person from Morocco. Might not be entrepreneurs, might not be qualified candidates. So by default, what you're going to realize is that this individual, this person that you're connecting with is the wrong person for your business. And now you're spending so much time, energy, and effort to connect with people who will never do business with you or buy your products and services. However, if your bio has entrepreneur, self-employed, distributor, anything of that nature, and don't put your company name unless you have stakes in the company, like equity, or you're big time into the leadership of the company, because you don't own it. At the end of the day, you're just a rep. So if you have the right titles, Facebook is going to connect you with other entrepreneurs, business owners, distributors, things of that nature. So now you're connecting with the right people because you're being suggested to them and they're being suggested to you. Cool? Cool. Last but not least, your timeline. Make sure you do something that I like to call me, myself, and I. I will not allow anybody to put anything on my timeline. You can tag me. I just hide it. Like everybody in the newsfeed will see it, but in my timeline, you won't see anything about me, myself, and I. The reason that is because if you are coming to learn about me for the very first time, I don't want any distractions. And if I have somebody else's content in my wall, it's like I have someone else's pictures in my house. And then, you're my family member and you're like, who's that? And all of a sudden, it's a distraction between my time with you as my family member. Same concept. It's my wall. I'm going to only have my content in it, my family's content in it, no one else's. The biggest mistakes most people do is, they get tagged amongst 100 people and you leave it right on your wall. And all of a sudden, you have no identity. And it's confusing to your community. And now, as far as Instagram, same exact concept. The bio has to be specific. In your profile pseudonym, the name of your Instagram, make sure that it is searchable. Like if you go to mine right now, it says Ali and it has a dash and it says your strategic partner. Specifically, that's literally the actual searchable pseudonym. The reason I have it set up as such is because if I have Ali Mehdaoui, Mehdaoui, what are the chances that anyone is going to even bother and look for Mehdaoui, right? It's like a ticking bomb. It's a mine. I won't do that. So make sure that you are searchable with a title, like health coach, fitness coach, CBD expert, whatever it may be, but make sure you put your first name dash and then whatever you want to be searchable. Make sure you understand that your bio has to be short and sweet because it's limited, but right to the point about here's who I help, here's how I help them, and here's the results I create. Those are the searchable items, because when somebody goes to Instagram and puts glutes workout, you'll come out if you are a glutes expert. Yes, there's a lot of that on Instagram, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what you're looking for. In any case, as far as Instagram, there is a button that says Discover People. It allows you to find like-minded people. You can actually look for people who have profiles like yours. When you are going to post on Instagram, in the very tiny bottom, before you hit share, in the very tiny bottom, there's advanced settings. Under advanced settings, when you click on it, make sure you use every single option that you have, including a section that you can embed a description in the picture. The reason that is in there, for unfortunately people who are deaf, they can click on the image and the content will be written for them if they have a profile that gives them the option for the content to appear, to be essentially spoken in TTY version. So what you're doing is you're embedding that content essentially coding it in that post itself. What ends up happening, it brings more virality to that picture. Make sure that you're not using the hashtags in the post itself. Let the hashtags be in the copy, because when you put the hashtags on the post, in the comments, when you put the hashtags in the copy itself, what ends up happening, Instagram categorizes that as a spam, especially if you're using way too many ridiculous banned. By the way, there are banned hashtags. Go to just Google and put 2020 banned Instagram hashtags, and an updated list is going to come up. Did you know that Miley Cyrus hashtag is banned? Did you know that Thanksgiving hashtag is banned? Did you know that Merry Christmas was banned? So all of these, because they understand that certain people try to take advantage of certain events or names or trending people to bring virality to the wrong spammy pose, so they ban them in order to dismantle any wrongdoers. But at the same time, it's not fair to you and I. And also because they want to sell more sponsor ads. Let's just call it for what it is. Don't be mad at me, Mark Zuckerberg. Please don't hide this video. But what I am saying is, if you don't understand the rules to the game, you can never win. What I just shared with you right now is a whole bunch of items that you can leverage right now that it can give you virality. Why did I share all this stuff with you? Because if you can bring virality and eyes to yourself, and you can leverage Facebook groups, for example, on Facebook, you can find like-minded groups with the same niche, the same area, like many of the groups that I'm broadcasting in right now. They are within my elements, and guess what? I don't sell. Don't go in anywhere and start selling. All you want to do is give value. He or she who belongs will reach out to you and say, hey, can we talk? You talked about such and such. I need help with that. So you just have to be really good at creating content. And when I say creating content, you don't need this whole production. Just sharing your greatness, sharing your notebook, sharing your aha moments, your golden nuggets, what you've learned from other individuals. Now, every time you get a like, a comment, a share, a heart, whatever it may be, in Instagram or on Facebook, you need to be a kind human being. This is how it all starts. And what you do is you send a message that says, hey, I just want to say thank you so much for liking my last post, or thank you for commenting, or thank you for sharing, or whatever the engagement was. And then here's what happens. You go now for marketing, which what I'm doing right now, this is a marketing strategy. Marketing is documenting yourself professionally, academically, or personally. So right now I'm documenting what I know professionally. That's marketing. Once I send you a message, it goes from marketing to prospecting. That high thank you is going to qualify if you and I have shared common core values, if you and I are entrepreneurs and are willing to have an open entrepreneurial conversation, whether I can invest in your business or I can add more value into your business, whether you can help me with my business or vice versa. But if you are open-minded and we have a business conversation, it is now a prospecting conversation. Prospecting is to simply qualify the individual you're speaking with as someone who belongs in what you do and you belong in what they do, not somebody who has money to buy my product. That's not prospecting. Just for the record, that's the wrong thinking. So now we are in that prospecting phase, right? After the prospecting phase, if you and I see eye to eye, I might spend money on what you have because it can make my life and my business better, or you can spend money in what I have because it can make your life or business better. That's when you go in that third phase, which is selling. So let me share with you, and I'm going to give you real numbers right now, how you can literally create bonkers results starting this upcoming month. So first things first, do everything that I just shared with you. Second thing is, imagine just connecting with 30 people a day. That means 30, thank you so much for liking my post, message, video, whatever it may be. 30 a day. That means that 5 days is 150 people a day. That means 4 weeks is 600 people. 600 conversations that are just open conversations that are just now, a question mark on them. Are we moving to the next step or not? Now, 600, let's say you're the worst of them all. And out of 600, 90%, no, not interested, not open, don't answer you, whatever, the usual. So you just took out 90%. That means you still have 60 people who are open, want to learn, want to get educated, want to get exposed to your business. First and foremost, when was the last time you had 60 people want to look at your business? In 30 days. Now, take those 60 people, and let's say you and your support team and your upline and your leaders suck. You're horrible. You can't close less than 10%. That means that 90% don't have money, not interested, don't have time. My husband, my wife said no, this is a scam, whatever, the usual. Now, 10% is 6 people. Think about having 6 new members in your business within the next 30 days. What does that mean for you? Now, let's go ahead and do it again the following month, and then the following month. Better yet, let's teach your whole team how to do just that for the next 90 days, and watch those 6 people turn into 6 each. That's 36 people. And then those 36 bring on 6. I'm not doing the math. That's too big now. But bottom line is, you will revive your business. You will bring a lot of results. But here's the thing. If you don't do the first portions, which I'm going to put the podcast with a lot more details in the comment, I'm telling you right now, you're so done. Don't even bother call yourself a professional network marketer, because you're probably going to have 2 people a year. And that's not bringing you any results. Matter of fact, that's taking more money, time, energy out of your family, out of your bank account, that you could probably just do something else and enjoy life. And I don't mean to be crude about it. It's just the reality. I want you to win. And if you don't do it right, man, don't do it at all. Cool? All right. Can you drop in the comment what is the biggest takeaway that you just had? Smash that like, give us some fire, some love, some care. Give me some hugs with those emojis that are available to you. And check this out. Make sure you visit us at winwithali.com. There's nothing for you to buy in there. There's literally nothing but value. There's the podcast. There's 300 the videos on our YouTube channel in 3 different languages. And there's just our TED Talk is in there. My best-selling book is in there. Anything and everything that we've ever done that brought value to the marketplace is in there. And you can also opt into what we call the inner circle. If you do, you get a lot of personal private content from me emailed to you that you can use and leverage for your day. So I appreciate you, and thank you again for giving me another privileged day. Remember, we're going public. I hope that you are part of history with what we're doing, because it's very rare to take advantage in 1 year to go from 0 to we're about to go public. I am so honored and excited. 5,000 members in 6 continents. And I have the privilege to be a master trainer, to do what I do best every single day. So I'm excited and looking forward to working with each and every one of you. Peace out, everybody. I'll see y'all in the challenge.